I'm shooting some footage of the Nashville ice storm, January 2026. Here you can see, this is my neighbor's yard, my next door neighbor, and you can see how we've lost quite a bit of trees. Many of them, many trees that have been around for 50, 60, 70 years have been pretty much destroyed by this storm. They'll have to be taken down, any of them that are left. For example, if you look right up there, you can see that most of that tree has fallen. It's cracked, which means that the tree itself probably won't make it. But if you want to see a great example of that, here's my front yard, and this is the hackberry that's been in my my yard since I moved here. Let me move around a bit so that you can see the destruction of it. It started with one big leaf that came down, and then a limb that came down, and more limbs came down, and then close to the end of the storm, you can see that the tree has been split in half, and that certainly means that it's going to need to be taken down at some point in the near future. Continuing around the house, see there's more downed limbs from that tree there. Over there is my neighbor's yard. He's got basically about the same problem, not quite as bad as I do, with his main front yard tree. Right there, I'll hold still for a moment. And then you can see that we've got down limbs from these elm trees that are here. One of them is down touching my roof. Fortunately, it didn't seem to cause any damage, and I think we'll be okay with that, although we'll probably have to take that limb off. We'll have to get a tree service to do that. And then we get to the backyard trees, and you can see how much destruction there is now. Those bushes over there that you see beaten down, they are about 3 times that high normally. They have been pulled down by the ice to the current level. This is the worst of my problems right here. You see that line? That's the lead from the power lead that goes over to a you can see it if you look carefully. There's a light pole over there that supplies our power, and this limb took it down, and you can see the wire running underneath it. Now I have to be very careful to find a path to step over it, because it's probably not live at this point because the neighborhood has no power. If you listen carefully, you might hear my neighbor's generator running over there. So I will step over it right here. It's in some respects, some parts of it are quite beautiful. When you look at some of the way the ice has frozen to the limbs there. Under other circumstances, I'd consider that quite pretty. We lost a big limb down here, a tree that houses the tree house where my son's chickens live. And we got one more big tree down here that has lost about half of the tree. I think you can see it's right there. I'll go around to the side so you can see how it's split loose from the trunk. There we are. See how it just stripped that thing right down from from the side of the trunk there. That's close to half of that tree, and that tree will have to be taken down as well.